hours of gorgeous gemstones coming your way. The time is flying by and we have so much exciting newness to share with all of you, including, I have a couple of really fun things. If you love tanzanite, I do want to share with you that tanzanite's definitely a feature in this hour. We also have my sapphire ring that's already almost half gone from one mention, so I'll get you some info on that. But right now we have another, now this is a little departure from the blues, but this is such a beautiful, fun new piece. I wanted you to see this color combination. It's rhodolite and rose quartz. Again, together they make a winning combination. I love all the sparkle of the rhodolite and the way the rose quartz, that soft, delicate baby pink, brings a beautiful burst of light, draws light to those beautiful stones. So this is the event price for you today at $99.90 and 5 payments of $19.98. And what a great ring. It sits closer to the finger. It has tons and tons and tons of sparkle, as you can see, because we have different cuts. We have a couple different beautiful natural pinks sitting side by side. The rhodolite is the color of a raspberry. It is that beautiful raspberry red. And then, of course, rose quartz, as you know, is that delicate blush baby pink. We've used larger trillions here and then smaller trillions going along the side. And then the floral design in the center is made up of marquise cut stones. So this is event price today at $99.90. Brand new, such a pretty unique piece. And by the way, if you did pick up that garnet necklace, let me just show you something. These would look great together. I'll have to check on the garnet necklace. I'm not sure what's left here, but that would certainly be a beautiful set together, because you saw that the garnet does lean to this beautiful pinkish color, which I love. Rhodolite is, again, it's that mouth-watering red. It's a form of garnet, it's a type of garnet, but it naturally has more pink in it. So as opposed to leaning more towards a warm kind of a orangey red of garnet, it leans to that kind of, there's a little more blue in the stone. And you can see it looks so, so very pretty. Almost ruby light. Like, if you like rubies, you probably love rhodolite. And again, I do think it looks absolutely smashing with the matching necklace that is also available. Hey, speaking of rubies, we have some beautiful rubies planned for you. If you do like the reds, I have a beautiful ruby ring coming up that we're gonna be talking about. I have my ruby earrings coming up. For all the July girls out there, how lucky you are. Ruby is your birthstone. So we do have some special ruby pieces we pick for you for this show too. But right now we are showcasing a brand new rhodolite and rose quartz combo. So pretty, unusual and different and comfortable and fun to wear and very summery. There's just something really pretty and summery. And I was thinking that if you wanted to, and you know, that's the cool thing about this watch that's coming up. You're going to see how you can change out these bezels. So for example, if I'm in a pink mood, then I'm gonna add the pink bezel to this look. And I'm gonna show you how you can do that. You add that little rhodonite bezel, and look at how pretty all these pinks will play together. So you have your watch, you could do your garnet necklace if you want to, you do your ring, and it all plays well. It kind of mixes and matches without being matchy-matchy. They just coordinate beautifully together, and that's what's fun about building a gem wardrobe. But if you do love color, if you do love pinks, this is a really pretty choice for you. And the fact that, again, you have that gorgeous burst of flower. This is that little flower that never wilts, that bouquet that never, ever, you know, looks sad. It never goes away. And so that's why I would rather, a lot of us would rather spend $100 on a flower bouquet like that you'll have forever than a beautiful bouquet that's not going to be around for very long. So if you're ordering this, thank you so much. By the way, still to come, we have a lot to do. Stay tuned because my sapphire